Long ago, under the endless golden skies of the East, a boy named Aladdin was born on the night of a fierce sandstorm. The wind howled through the desert like a restless spirit, whispering secrets of destiny that only the stars could understand. Aladdin grew up in a small dusty home with his mother, who loved him deeply but had little to offer except her wisdom and warmth. They lived simply, some days with full plates, some with empty ones. But Aladdin's eyes always carried something special, a spark of wonder, as if he believed life held more than what he could see. Every morning he helped his mother at the market, cleaning stalls, carrying water, and dreaming of adventures far beyond the city walls. And every evening he'd sit beneath the same old palm tree, watching the stars and whispering, "One day my life will change, I can feel it." Meanwhile, in the grand palace overlooking the city, lived Princess Yasmin, born on the very same night as Aladdin. Though surrounded by luxury, she often gazed out at the moon and felt the same longing, a quiet emptiness that gold could never fill. Two souls, worlds apart, both searching for something more. One morning, as Aladdin walked through the market, a mysterious old man in a black cloak stopped him. "Boy," he said, his eyes gleaming like fire, "I've been looking for someone brave and curious. I believe you are that person." Startled, Aladdin asked, "Who are you?" The man smiled thinly. "A traveler. Help me retrieve something precious and you'll be rewarded with riches beyond your dreams." Gold, comfort, a better life for his mother. Tempted by hope, Aladdin agreed. The man led him to the edge of the desert, where an ancient cave lay hidden behind the dunes. Its mouth was carved with strange symbols, glowing faintly in the shadows. "Go inside," said the man. "Bring me the lamp that lies within, nothing else." So Aladdin entered. The cave was silent, except for the echo of his footsteps and the soft shimmer of jewels covering the walls. He had never seen such beauty, rubies glowing like fire, emeralds like drops of moonlight. And there, at the center of it all, was an old dusty lamp. He picked it up and called out, "I found it!" But when he tried to climb out, the man's voice turned sharp. "Hand me the lamp first." Aladdin hesitated. Something in the man's tone felt wrong. "No," he said. "Help me out first." The man's eyes darkened. "Foolish boy." And with that, he pushed a boulder over the entrance, trapping Aladdin inside. Aladdin shouted until his voice broke, but no one came. He sank to the ground, clutching the lamp, tears mixing with the sand. In desperation, he rubbed the lamp to clean it, and suddenly the ground trembled. A swirl of blue smoke filled the cave, and from it emerged a mighty genie with eyes like glowing stars. "Master of the lamp," the genie thundered, "you have freed me after 1,000 years. Ask for 3 wishes, and it shall be done." Aladdin's hands shook. "Please, take me home." In an instant, light filled the cave, and when it faded, he stood at his doorstep once more, holding the lamp. He fell into his mother's arms, crying with joy. From that day, their lives changed. The genie filled their home with food, warmth, and laughter. Aladdin didn't use his wishes for greed, only to ease his mother's burdens. But destiny had more in store. One day, while walking through the market, Aladdin saw a girl wearing a simple veil buying fruit. Their eyes met, and in that moment, time seemed to stop. Neither spoke, but both felt something stir inside them, as if they'd known each other forever. Only later did Aladdin discover she was Princess Yasmin. Days turned to weeks. Their secret meetings grew into a quiet love. When the Sultan discovered his daughter's feelings, he was furious. But Aladdin, with courage and the help of the genie, built a palace so magnificent that it silenced all doubts. The Sultan agreed to the marriage, and for a while happiness reigned, until one day the same wicked man returned, disguised as a merchant. He shouted in the streets, "Old lamps for new!" Curious, Yasmin traded Aladdin's lamp for a shiny golden one. The moment the man held it, he laughed, the cold, cruel laugh of revenge. He rubbed the lamp, summoned the genie, and wished to take the palace and the princess far away into the endless desert. When Aladdin returned home, everything was gone. The palace, the gardens, Yasmin, vanished into the sands. Heartbroken, Aladdin remembered the ring he had once found in the cave. He rubbed it, and once again, light filled the air. A spirit appeared and said, "You have one wish left. What do you desire?" Aladdin whispered, "Take me to her." The next moment, he found himself standing in the desert under a crimson sky. Far ahead, he saw the palace glimmering like a mirage. He snuck inside and found Yasmin weeping. Quietly, he took her hand. "I'm here." Then, with the last of his courage, he confronted the wicked man. The spirit appeared once more, and with a clap of his hands, the man vanished into the air, never to return. When the genie was freed again, Aladdin made his final wish. "Bring us home to where our hearts belong." The palace rose into the clouds and drifted back to the city, glowing under the moonlight. From that day on, Aladdin and Yasmin lived not in wealth, but in gratitude, knowing that the greatest magic was never the lamp, but the light that had always been inside them. True magic isn't found in wishes or wealth. It's found in courage, kindness, and faith in yourself, the light that no darkness can ever take away.